violate and mash. Ash out, ash out, ash out. Yeah. Ayo, the death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. Ayo, the death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. Yo, the gladiator Maccabee stacking these carcasses, marking with an X to show exactly who the heartless is. Subterranean clutch, razor blade mosh pit, sweater low, champion dust, fatigue, war zone, butterfly knife in it, waterproof suede Tim's, accurate sniper shit, dismantling the straight limbs. I'm not talking about V-necks and hairbands, I'm talking about snapping 3 necks with my bare hands. Sandpaper your chin, exposed capillary, stand mannequin style, a trial only half as scary, drawn cord your crew, unknown frequency, alleviated pressure only to relieve the festering alone. Cortisone shots are not allowed. I awake the beast, the ruggedness is now around. He's everywhere you're gonna be, ubiquity is sick of me. We underground, exactly where the hell we supposed to be. Ayo, the death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. Ayo, the death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. I march like a starting line, never hard to find, drummer roll, salute. The truth is an obstacle, obsolete, digital camouflage. Rock the beat, critical hammer god to Normandy Beach. I normally breach elite forces, 5-star generally seminole. Senate only when I'm in a role, a pivotal examiner, inspector of the hardcore. My Excalibur blade engage when there's more war. Ashy elbows and broken knuckles. You call for medics when you get beheaded, choke your uncle. The Martin Brando with the music, hit you with a cinder block and pool stick for talking stupid. The fools quit forever groveling. It's not heaven if you got a sin. Reach the hell's gate, I start severing the goblins, beating down the minotaurs, personifying grittiness, returning to the boom bap, the dramatizing the lyrics. Death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. The death metal melodies breaking the glass house. I violate dire straits, making you mash out. Mash out, mash out. Yeah, I'm bringing the gutter back, a lumberjack swinging a thunder axe. Yeah, yeah. Peace to Billy Dance, fizzy woe, gritty, original gun clapper, the Frank Zappa hockey mask. Camp Crystal Lake, scuba gear, swimming it. Souvenirs limited, your lower lumbar is subpar. Peep the images, definitive wine bottle and breaking 40 ounces like a nickel and dime. Pocketing 5-finger thrift store, side door exiting. Oversized tongue kicks, the left jab's repetitive. Sleeper cell, reach the sewer main, DOS effects in it. I seem to like a secret life, never mention it. Green beret, rusty edge, test for TV, it's best to leave me alone. My clone is a Yeti, a primitive barbarian. Sophisticated, my lineage, start carrying the code of a prototype. Motorbike, Hell's Angel, living in Hell's Manger. My vanity's insanity, it's blind but it smells danger. Danger, danger, danger. Yeah, rappers are in danger.
Rappers are in danger. Rappers are in danger. Rappers are in danger.
I can hardly wait to hold. I can hardly wait to hold. I can hardly wait to hold you. Feel my arms around you.
Yeah, KON Sci. I take a dip in the ink well, my feather tip glides through the pages of folklore and adds a more fantasy tale. Science fiction, autobiographical makes my black book a blank canvas. Ideas create a landscape full of imagery, hell's pit. City skylines, my rhymes dribble out through the felt tip. Channeling my innermost only when I give a toast. Streaming on the river's edge, raft until I hit the coast. Salute the apparatus, treat my pen like I'm a dinner host. Never write the mundane, Let the sun stain my notebook. Vitamin D, hold crooks at ballpoint. You're hostage, only to look. Surviving to see the prophets covered in books to mark the Dewey Decimal. The ink's a tattoo eternally held. Polarized live ammunition. Hand writing like a damn titan. Stand giving my pen an ovation. Ovechkin, no waiting. Hold weapon, cold stressing when my pen is at work. It's like
I can hardly wait to hold you. Feel my arms around.
so I return from a late night, longing for the grip of a steak knife to cut through the patterns and break light. The prism is forthright, the vision is caught tight. The margin is a barrier to fall. Turning the Berlin Wall to burn certain. The curtain calls for me to write like gotta bust. Octopus ink, astronaut, dark energy, spark, heavenly zone, evergreen tone. Personal touch, never use BlackBerry, so I clutch felt tips, melt quick, rush easily. Fiber optics, speak meagerly. I let pens pirouette secretly. Dance floor for the grand scheme. Writer's block, never smoke screen. Use the pen sorta like a floor beam, calling for the balance. Order for the chalice. Take it as a chance to advance through the madness with a pen as a blade to engage any malice. Weave through the maze with a page full of ballads. When I'm done with my pen, at the end full of static.
I can hardly wait to hold you. Feel my arms around you.
Yeah. All the way from uptown, the trouble's alive and coming after you. From Georgetown to 14th Street and Georgia Avenue. Walter Reed, Marvin Gaye, Martin speaks. What a day, marching on the mall to call for unity. Activate DC, Metropolitan, Duke Ellington, Chuck Brown, the backyard band. The youth represent peace to unspoken herd. The hardcore scene, bad brains, a bit of the red line. Smoking herbs, Steel Reserve, Mount Pleasant, Rock Creek, parking it. Wilson was the high school in a cypher where we sparking it. Shouts to low budget Dom Moo and the educated consumers never losing the soul of the city. Even when older and gritty traditions and neighborhoods seem to be losing the light. We right here ready to fight for the district. 2 bars, 3 stars, mumbo sauce. Duck and cover when the guns go off.
From the city, represent. From the city, where it's gritty and grimy. From the city, what a pity. I represent the city.
I always got lucky at the Black Cat. Flyers and fire in my knapsack. While the crabs in the barrel were monkey shine in the rat pack. I was unsigned and double time in the fast track. Tony Blackman taught me phony rapping could only happen if I didn't show any passion. So I practiced while coping with traffic. No need for relapse since the roads are a labyrinth. I've traveled the passage and done some tours. I've battled my losses and won some wars. I've headlined venues and scrubbed some floors to be the everyman who everyone supports. If any cynics within the city limits wanna be critics of what I'm finna finish, save the spinach. I brain my business, you claim an image. A convoluted constitution rooted in independence.
From the city, represent. From the city, where it's gritty and grimy. From the city, what a pity. I represent the city.
Yeah. Northwest, southeast, southwest, northeast, the foot of the capital and K Street, billiards and back alleyway, dime bagging out of sight, Columbia Heights, vagabond haggling, corrupt politicians contaminating democracy. The homeless population is bigger than hitting lottery. The Fort Stevens area known for burying history. The riots in the city were driven out of hypocrisy. Equal rights, shared freedoms, preach at night. Stokely caught Michael arm rifle, megaton run across Q Street, 930 Club, Black Hat, Bohemian cabin, graffiti style patterns written in the night sky. Amongst the monuments, soccer playing Carter Barron, staring at my city, and I wonder if I'm losing touch. Never that, better clap applaud for the district, cause every day I miss it.
From the city,
Represent.
from the city,
Where it's gritty and grimy.
from the city.
What a pity. I represent the city.
Frustrated to speak, communication is obsolete. Take my non-verbals and run with them. Dilated pupils and blood pressure is elevating. John Belushi is housing an animal, I'm animated. Yo, stand your distance and access erroneous. Lulling your state of comfort with a puncture to your cornea. Stare in your face. Bobby Knight with a chair in hand, spare the chase. I got a right with a retina scan, pen in hand, clenched fist. The henchman can order you. I'm talking one look to run shook. Souls are portable. No need to talk. Dr. Spot locks the mind meld. The ox weighs heavy. The levee could break. Never suffice still. Better than ice grills, a gas-faced mean mug. Seam shrug, viva la KON Sci. Read between the lies, even seeing a hawk's eye. Immediately lead deceiving ministers, long lies.
Non-verbal, that's just the way that I talk. Non-verbal, that's just the way that I talk.
So if I don't talk, I don't speak, you won't see the psycho. Miscommunicate the inner escapes of a cyclone.
Cause in my physical I can't express through song. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
So if the option isn't viable, try your luck at the interlude. Uttering syllables, chattering adamant. I listen as foolish as cardiac surgeons emerging from carpentry sessions. I'm never hesitant, signaling figuring brevity's natural. After you irrigate thoughts of a rational human being. Seeing my feelings are paramount, air them out without using dialogue. I can jog your memory, centuries aren't sufficient, so please stay out of my mission like wow. Raising my voice in negative energy, I could do without about universally bending comprehension, sending psychological suggestion, shaping dreams, methodical plot, inception, blade running, never jabbering, saving your job talk, sorta rushing with the cussing. I'm flying a live hawk, delivering the messages, paying dues at any cost, using non-verbals when I wanna get my point across.
I can't express through song. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. All right. Let everybody clap. All right.
Hey yo, we cooler than AC, centralized. Eccentric guys, all capable to improvise. If the need be, seaweed slicker than seaweed. These words come feast so freely. Far more dapper than them rappers on your TV. We calm and collected, all get respected. In all different sections for art we collected. So part from that reckless and cool out. It's chill round here, that's how we move down south. Whether Rough Raleigh or the Port City, I'll be cupping crab beer, costs about $4.50. That's a pale ale, cooler heads prevail like LL. When we doing it well. It's Ichiban median and mine's one excel like that.
So keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop. Keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop. Reductionism. It's the functional approach to keeping even tempered, even in the center of the storm. We the defenders of the calm, collected sensory awareness. Rational decision making is an attribute I cherish. Never attitude aggression unless the fight or flight time is right. I find a slight subtlety, sort of cyclical. We look for them to book a pen, a tool for us to chisel through the hard exterior, to lighten up the load, tighten up the flow. Solidarity and fortitude to grow beyond the flora. It's the moral of the story, forming logical responses. Never let the liquor talk, I'm lying only on occasion. Flying in and out, giving doubt, spinning out. Always in control like the steering wheel and palm. Songs are formulated, very therapeutic. Every chance I use it, guided imagery and thinking forward, sorta like a blessing. It puts it in perspective. So keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop. Keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop.
Get up, focus, get up, bonus. Every single time that I can rise and I am on it. My line casual. Heat in the rhythm of life. I am a natural, accurate, factual. I am Yiddish. I am act proof. I am legacy and rap too. Swoosh. I have a conscience with tab-like movements. I am Instagram. I have jobs to do here. Knowing that news there and who would you fear? Throwing my 2 cents, growing my future tense, tuning the lens, grooming the kids, bow of the moshes, maneuver the pit, going to politic, who are the ninjas, doing the talented, who are the 10th, wooing the minds, doing the 5, drew in the 85, moving the crowd.
So keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop. Keep collected in the forefront. Keep collected in the forefront. And stay protected from the onslaught. Stay protected from the onslaught. Manage any confrontation rising in the backdrop. Muck Rakers. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers. Activism in the written form, journalism and vision, the cornerstone of media, intellectual property, perseverance for social change. Child labor laws later off, hope the gains are deeper than the factories. Upton and the Sinclair treatment is a travesty, immaculate perceptions. The Pure Food and Drug Act was actually directed by the writings of a Muck Raker some take for granted. Aggressive in its nature, the shame of the cities, written for the citizens living in gritty, pitiful motivation for uprising. Hope the tragic ends, depictions of reality, photographic lens. But as an author and writer, we have the duty to spark the heart of a lion inside of the listener, switching from pacifist to activist, new to reinforce wisdom, mutual support system. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, who's never letting us plummet. Punch them in their stomach till some of them sick of it from it. Lyrics and the music are bigger than spitting rubbish, so we climbing up the mountain until we hitting the summit. And for the foremost, fortified, have a dream speech immortalized on the mall, Washington DC. But after fall, autumn leaves change, regenerate, attack the core to irrigate a lane, incinerate inequality. When I meditate, anomalies arise, defined only by the measures of our actions. Convoluted newspapers, landscape economies, the horns are rooted deeper than the image of your majesty. It ought to be simple to find the unbiased, so you gotta be sipped in a time and space odyssey. Communicate the native tongue, graffiti, rock messages, autonomy's the emphasis. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption, and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption, and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the sound shapers, to the KRS Ones and the groundbreakers, to the poor righteous teachers, a tribe core quest to the day lives, organized confusion and common sense, form defense against the dark clouds. Grab your pen and then begin to let it bark loud. Never negative restraint, paint the mural of your lineage. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, showing what the culture really is. The mission is cohabitation, shared philosophies, all my aspirations, and the masses waiting for the revival and the second coming, gunning for the oppressor, transgressor, lesser animal, Hannibal Lecter, mess your finances, but your pride will defy all the sly glances. I provide answers for the downtrodden, overlooked, and desolate. Hold your fist and represent. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption, and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers, to the ones standing up for something bigger than themselves, embedded in progression, crumbling corruption, and bigoted oppression. We living in your lessons. This is dedicated to the Muck Rakers. Yeah. It's just the name of the game. You caught the general theme. It seems limited though. I panoramic in a cynical tone. Context divide empirical thought. To sort it out, I'm more about a quarter ounce around intelligent talk. Speak narratives and trade stories to get a better understanding of the ones before me. Direct dialogue to ancestors. Demand heightening beyond lust. Stand firm spite of any strong gust. The unjust. Never met a metamorphosis I didn't like. So I never set my courses in the course of any off-light. Structurally engineered to persevere. The human will can be as innocent as virgin ears. Mercenary fortitude for many years. Being resilient is the key to facing any fears. Seeing the ceiling is a boundary we commandeer. Powerful empowerment can override impossible, stopping the pull of obstacles. So when a lost soul can fly, defies all measures of man. Are you resilient? Question at hand, we turn tides into burn lines deep enough to lessen the plan. Are you resilient? The question at hand. So when a lost soul can fly, defies all measures of man. Are you resilient? Question at hand, we turn tides into burn lines deep enough to lessen the plan. Are you resilient? The question at hand. Consider the construct beyond luck. The critical key is understanding of the natural world. Inherently born to form supports ecological bonds. Beyond that, biological ties to airborne, underwater, land mammals and great apes. Adaptability capacities are innate traits embedded. Circumstance varies in wide range. Defined pain, culturally mutual exchange to call upon a relevant history in the making. Reality is developed is set up the way we shape it, enveloping outcomes without guns. Rational thought delineates from inner space and the mouth runs the dialogue. Dialectical therapy, cognitive recognition is not a lesson in cherishing embarrassing materialism. Giving your soul to corporation, I'd rather focus on lifting my people out of the basement of despair. This year is all about conceptual positivity, possibly building bridges. We gotta be filling wishes of cultural pioneers, most of whom lended hearts to end the suffering of the world apart. So when the Lord's soul can fly, defies all measures of man. Are you resilient? Question in hand, we turn tides if the burn lines deep enough to lessen the plan. Are you resilient? The question in hand. So when the Lord's soul can fly, defies all measures of man. Are you resilient? Question in hand, we turn tides if the burn lines deep enough to lessen the plan. Are you resilient? The question in hand. We DayJobbin. Yeah. We DayJobbin. Yeah, come on. What a day job, what a day job. You get paid just to doze on your days off.
Didn't I warn you I run this shit? Punish you with double the shift, 6 to 1, then 1 to 6. Once you fix your attitude, back to the menial activities. All that was a task of feeding you crack remedial code. I see your text mentally, you're bored of my lectures. I facsimile my ass to the board of directors. Pass it off like I did it all accidentally. You be amazed at the raise that they still giving me. I'm rich as your rags and toe tag epitomes. Just die already so I can lever your salary for new schmucks. Pay them on the hourly. It must seem I'm automated to crush dreams. It's just I'm unjust and lust for mad cream. Go ask the fiend if he ever gon' stop. I'ma go to hell selling you lies and rise to the top.
What a day job, what a day job. You get paid just to doze on your days off.
Hit the snooze button, I be open off the first buzz. Burning something in the kitchen, murk another cup. Got the drop shit, gotta ride hour long commute. So I kick a freestyle, whole time getting moved. Pulling up hype like I'm about to rock a show in minutes. Vintage type professional, focusing on the business. Computer face with a stack of folders, and I'm knowing that the only way I'm leaving's when I'm finished. PDF file converted to murder, Microsoft words. Realigned, left margin while keeping a graph merged from deleted cells. Didn't even need to use Excel. That's a rap text, and I'm out after my check spell. Contract based paycheck every week, only save a shred after bills, and I squeeze nickel from a penny till I'm ready to cop, but end up passing out on the couch before 10 o'clock. Like,
what a day job, what a day job. You get paid just to doze on your days off.
Stop, look, and listen, you a witness in tradition. Above average, below mixed with 9 to 5 living. 2 jobs, pay bills, don't ask what I'm giving. My time, my energy, I am so driven. Yes. Never been afraid of hard work, hear how my pen squirt. Wordplay excellent, you test on the work ethic. No competition, cause y'all are contradicted. Working rap, blue collar grind for every dollar. No trade, no barter, take shots like Ron Harper. Rhyme rocker, eyes focused like an archer. I'm the author of the story, so don't question the glory. Prove myself through working this mic historically. We set the precedent while earning these presidents. It's evident we excellent, we change on our residence. Yes!
What a day job, what a day job. You get paid just to doze on your days off. I'm running out of tar pits, what an odd kid. Nothing but a slob gig, standing at a strong 6'1". Put a fix, son, nothing like a Vic, son. Sorta like a dot, son. Better watch your back, run, get away. Piece the edit, aim steady, aim. Here's the proof, you can shoot, I can still decapitate. From the era of Marion Barry and stereo capital punishment. Wondering if bullets and wizards will ever go back to the bullets. I'm pulling forward, I orbit around the galaxy. After Saturday, I'm adamant about leaving the grout, rhyming grittiness, devout time, envision it sitting on my rear end, sipping Crown Royal. I'm backtracking through catalogs, 9 to 5 working. I'm leaving just like an afterthought. Ask the God, PC, low letter, no better snooze. 4 letter, mo better blues. So I go get some brew when we roll up a doob. Erase the agony of work and spit a verse with my crew. What? Erase the agony of work with my crew. Yeah. Erase the agony of work with my crew. like the calling from the highest of sanctimonious pieties, Middle Ages and feudalism. Wisdom is the newest rhythm, apprentice and merchants transcend the gilded era filled with errors. If we spare the Puritans, immigrate to innovate, structural and free thinking. Everything's empirical until we peer into the mechanism. I'm talking possibilities, quantum physical intervals of time exponentially increase with every beast of technological advancement. Consider the abacus and dial tones, calculators, milestones, alpha, beta, iPhones, mountains made of limestone. Found a way to find home, geographical singularities, apparently the downfall. Humanity's the round ball. We never switch forever, wish perfection was attainable. Cause intellections never justify the power shift. Personal advancement and progression's where you find your niche. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. So now I delve into the cosmos, way beyond the average comprehension, so it gets a little abstract. Einstein's theory of relativity shattered conventional ways of thinking. Newtonian scientific hegemony, gravitational levity, centuries, millenniums, still applicable. Limited light speed, themes are incompatible. Lateral thought admissible only within a mystical, monolithical night dream. The obstacles of black hole, optimistic oddities, the unified dimensions. All told, subatomic particles are building blocks, atomic inefficiencies. The mysteries have been unlocked. The symphony is but a clock, string theories but a notch under belts. Wonder else we figure out, but for now the bigger route's the universe. So understand your place in it, cause otherwise you wonder why you never held relationships. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. So never underestimate cognitive abilities, supplying infinite horizons for intimate communication. Whispering the grand design, secrecy in mathematics. Listening to dandelions, meditate and transcend. At a rate to make the sand bend. Meet me at the land's end, permeating space-time. Heard it through the grapevine, call it all a plan fine. I'ma stick to free will, out-of-body experience. Feeling it can leave chills. Apologize if I offended it. Speaking to the messages of each field. Absolute synergy, Greek mythological boundaries, imaginary obstacles. So reach for the nether realm. I set a film and capture it. The afterlife is intricate, so live it like it's limitless. Irrational, it tackles you to wrestle with stability. We live in uncertainty and fight for possibilities. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. And it's the reasons we live through the seasons of life, just to reach for the heights, no doubt, no question. Possibilities. These are the filaments of ill intent. The silhouette up on the hill is bent. So intersect the minute hand and plan for indirect time stoppage at the fall of meteors. See the shore's subatomic paradigm shift. Shit, dark matter and splatter and dissonance to fit within the length of any supernova distances. It's the mist halo, focal point may grow. What's the point? Wrap your head around expansion. Mine's one formation, something like electromagnetic radiation, eternally off and on. Planetary combustible gases, gravitational pull, subparticle flashes, stationary objects, moons realign from the rubble. It's the Hubble telescopic engineers of rhyme. It's the patriarch, we the descendants of an ancient art. Better respect it like the Sacred Heart. The forebearers morph into a Morpheus and shed light upon the subconscious. Within a dream state, undertake, wait for the arrival of the sun's gauntlet. What we run launches, new trains of thought, locomotive, aim the harpoon at a dark room, occupy all space and physical attributes. Minds one, the genesis of composition. Mention this to arm your mission, quantum leaping, running after you.
We stumbled on the sands of this universe alone, far into a picturesque land. Pistol in the hand, there ain't no way that you can tame overgrown cane, blowing vine, except to unleash flames straight from the vein. Finally I close my bone dry, no lie. Saw the vision with my own eye. Complete strangers, the changes unstoppable won't die until the moments of your lifespan blown by. That's more the mode than a code unspoken. Those who carry heavier loads are bound to be broken or fortified. Like the first time you saw the sky, sorta why you then learn to stand up with hands high, just to see if you could extend to the heavenly. Travel through the span of the void across centuries. To leave a mark takes a second, a fraction of a single spark. Ignite the minds within a minute of action. When those ideas gain traction, become something that you can't define. Unique talents of a pantomime or analyzing the sense of honor in a samurai. Without the relevance of televised events, got you studying the war within a room of elephants. Receive medical consent, chemical accelerants, cause that's a tall glass of water you pour fast. Plenty overflowing in your forecast. Black sky, hard rain. That's the proper atmosphere for us to pioneer the dark plains, simmering a hot flame. Cause we only going out like the furious as a whirlwind. Curious mind of Merlin, the raw force keeping the spiral of time curling. Bring about a change on the best days, like the crests of the waves when they come down crashing. Only when the moon swells, that's exactly where my true-hearted crew dwells.
I-95 North, my line of thought. I'm missing you with every exit, every message, every second, secondary done. Expressing every mutual emotion, so we made the plunge. We calling it devotion, unity, commitment to each other. Embedded deeper than the conventional ways of forming alliances. I am you and you are I, defying troubles when uttering explanations. The thought of losing you, choosing a life without substance. Subtle desperation, to face it all alone would be a fallen throne. I couldn't call it home. And so together we can plot our own destiny. Collectively cohesion is the recipe. No reason for the treachery. The quest to leave a legacy is here. Fear not, the years flow by, cause in the eye of the beholder is the mode of faith and honesty. We hold it hand in hand and part the pinnacle of harmony. And when I'm on the road alone, you've always got a part of me. Part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me.
Love is a condition so powerful. It may be that which holds the stars in a firmament.
From the moment we connected, it was set in motion. Hopefully eternity is surgically embedded in the notion of a marriage. It's the calling of togetherness, maturity, and solitude. Gotta soothe your conscience and vice versa. I might search the demons of my history, but you're my safety net. I face the rest within your sensory. I'm bearing every step with equal pressure and confessing insecurity. I've learned to be a better man, and that's because of give and take. We make it uninhibited and easy going. When you see me showing lack of motivation, you're my inspiration, praiseworthy, furnishing the empty latitude. I hope my gratitude appears to be authentic, cause I really meant it. With my hand extended to the great expanses of the cosmos, I got those visionary moments. You're included in the movement, better like the impetus for understanding something bigger than my discipline. Slipping in and out of doubt, facing reality. I'd rather be the one that holds the sun within your galaxy. Galaxy, 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 galaxy.
Love is a condition so powerful. It may be that which pushes and urges the blood in the veins. Courage. You have the courage to love somebody because you risked everything everything.
Infinite sound waves and beyond. Infinite sound waves and beyond. Infinite sound waves and beyond. I wonder if energy is prolonged, eternal. Traveling the galaxy is nothing but a wave. I wonder if the music that we play is ephemeral, or maybe it's a force that will never fade away. The complex variations that resonate, speakerphone get a blaster when I seek to roam. Bet I'm after deeper meaning, so we say to each his own. Sampling the rustle of the mountain trees, camping in the fountains of the boundless seas. Beatboxing tidal waves might decay. It's alright to pray, let it be heard by those where the righteous stay. Talking about listening, actively and passively, to reach the litany of sound out of space. And I wonder if the laws of nature only are applicable to generations, individuals within the human race. So I face my own existence, the life that I live, infinity's here and gone in an infinite sound waves and beyond. 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 I wonder if energy is prolonged, eternal. Traveling the galaxy is nothing but a wave. I wonder if the music that we play is ephemeral. Maybe it's a force that will never fade away. I travel down an open path just to overlap with the multiplicity of resonance within my residence. But when I open up the double doors, I hear a bigger picture, just enough to catch the kids around the corner yelling. Televised traffic swelling to the size, a live state create destiny. Uproar, the noise can pour from the heavenly. Once more, the beat is born from the melody. And even if I'm deaf, I know when it's sent to me. Vibrational, transcendent communication, the multiverse, a blank page, and the correlation is infinity, never ending with no beginning. My sound waves are eternal, so I know you're listening. Sound waves and beyond. Infinite sound waves and beyond. Infinite sound waves and beyond. Infinite sound waves and beyond.
The speed with which sound waves move depends upon the medium through which they pass. We will assume that these waves are being transmitted by air molecules. The number of times a given molecule moves back and forth in 1 second is the frequency of the wave. Infinite
sound waves